Hello, everybody. How are you today? Larry, good to see you.
Good to be back again.
Good to have you back. Larry Silver from Cohen Insurance Agency, and I'm Doug Cohen, and we are here with another episode of Insurance Hacks, where we come on and we give you, the tips and the tricks and the things that you need to know. And Cohen Insurance Agency is the place to get all that stuff. You can go to their website right here, kmiagency.net. It's a brand new, refreshed website. It looks beautiful. And today, so on the last episode, we talked about some Medicare basics. And so today we're going to expand on that a little bit because, as Larry discussed last time, we talked about Part A and Part B. We even got into Part D a little bit, but Part A and Part B are the basics, the basic parts of Medicare, and they don't always necessarily cover everything. And that's why there are some options for additional coverage, right, Larry?
That is exactly correct. So I like to use an analogy of Medicare as a brick of Swiss cheese. And it's good solid coverage, but there's some holes in there. And what I do is help you try and fill those holes, best of your situation. Everybody's situation is different. That's why I meet with people, get their needs, and we figure out what is the way to go.
It seems to me, just looking at it as a layman from the outside looking in, it seems to me that when we talk about Part A and Part B and when you're eligible and trying not to navigate those things by yourself, my guess is that it's even trickier to figure it all the options for additional coverage on your own, because that gets a little bit granular and gets into some more detail, does it not?
Correct. And there's plenty of insurance companies that offer many different options. There's networks and no networks. So the basic, I used to use the analogy, there's two roads which you can take when it comes to a Medicare plan. One is called a Medigap plan, which that brick of Swiss cheese, most of those holes are going to be filled in by a Medigap plan. These are available to you when you turn 65. They're guaranteed issues, so you don't have to worry about pre-existing conditions being covered. You don't have to. I won't ask you any medical questions. It doesn't matter what your health history has been, as long as you get that done within 6 months of your Part B starting. You will be able to get any plan that you want. Excuse me. The Medigap plan covers many of the things all the things that are covered by Medicare. You add a prescription drug plan onto that to get your drugs covered. There are things that are not covered by Medicare you need to know about, which is dental and vision and hearing aids and a few other items that are not covered by Medicare. So it's important to know what is covered and what is not covered. So that one road, the Medigap plan road, comes with a separate prescription drug plan, but you don't have dental or vision or hearing aid coverage or any of that stuff. The second road, if you will, you go to the left for Medigap, the right you go to the Medicare Advantage plan. Still covers the inpatient, outpatient, but now there are plans that include dental and vision, hearing aid coverage. A lot of the plans include prescription coverage as well, and some other benefits like gym memberships thrown in. So they do offer additional benefits, and there are plenty of differences between the two plans, and not the least of which is the cost. So it's something that everybody is different. I try and fill you out and see which you're comfortable with, and we go and choose which road to go down at that point.
So it's a really individualized and consultative approach that you take with your clients to kind of figure out where they need to go.
Absolutely. I have had husbands and wives that go different roads. So everybody's need is different. Once you get on Medicare, you've been with your spouse on your insurance for 40 years through your employer, you're completely separate. Your cards have your own names on it. You can choose your own plan. Everybody is different. Everybody's situation is unique.
Interesting stuff. And then we're going to talk a little bit about guaranteed issue periods.
Correct. So as I mentioned, when you get a Medigap plan, which is road one, you have 6 months when you can get that plan without regards to your health. However, if it's longer than 6 months, or you start out on one plan and want to go to a Medigap plan, you might have to answer medical questions. With a Medicare Advantage plan, your health history never makes a difference. So I will never ask you a medical question. There are times when you can make changes to these plans. You can't do it all the time. There's what's called an annual enrollment period, which is from October 15th through December 7th. You can make changes to your plans. There are certain plans you cannot make changes to, or it's very difficult to make changes to. Other plans you could just switch because you want to, and you can do that every year.
Great stuff. Great stuff. Okay, so thanks, Larry. Options for additional coverage to your Medicare. Make sure you are aware of what those are. And kmiagency.net is the website. Larry Silver is the man, and he'll help you navigate some of these some of these complicated waters, if you will,
For sure.
of Medicare. So thanks for joining everybody for this episode of Insurance Hacks. And make sure that you connect with and follow Cohen Moston Insurance Agency on LinkedIn and Facebook and soon to be YouTube. And we will see you on the next episode of Insurance Hacks.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks, Larry. See you, everybody.